Hey everybody, we're going to get ready to take your math practice test for Standard 408-4, identifying multiples. You need to have your notebook ready to go so you can check in with that. If you don't have your actual notebook, you can check the notebook that is available on the McCain 4th page. Let's get ready to go for number 1. Number 1 says, what are the first 5 multiples of the number 7? We're looking for the first 5 multiples of the number 7. Multiples are counting by the number. So we're going to count by 7. To count by 7, we can say 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 7 more is 21, plus 7 more is 28, plus 7 more is 35. Another way to think about this is to say that 1 times 7, writing it really tiny, 1 times 7 is 7. 2 times 7 is 14. 3 times 7, tree times surf and 7 is 21. 4 times 7 is 28. And 5 times 7 is 35. Next, we have to show the division equation used to determine your answer, then circle yes or no. You know that division is the inverse operation of multiplication. You've got it. Let's code. Is 63 a multiple of 7? Let's write our division equation. 63 divided by 7 equals, plug it into your calculator, 9. You have a whole number. It is not a decimal. It is not a fraction. So yes, 63 is a multiple of 7. They're saying I would have to count by 7 9 times to get to 63. Next is 67, a multiple of 6. Write your division equation. 67 divided by 6 equals 67 divided by 6. Plug it into your calculator. 11.17. It's a decimal. No, 67 is not a multiple of 6. Now we are ready for our 4, 5, and 6. It says circle the correct answer and write the division equation, or underline the last digit to show your work. Think, which ones do we have a strategy or a hint for? So number 4 says, which number below is a multiple of 3? I know my 3's pretty well, but I don't know them that high. So I'm going to be using my calculator to do the inverse operation of multiplication, which is division. So 142 divided by 3. I plugged it into my calculator. It is 47.33. If I get a decimal, that is not a whole number. So 142 is not a multiple of 3. Keep checking. 180 divided by 3 equals 60. 60 is a whole number. That means that 60, I would have to count by 3 60 times to get to 180. 180 is a multiple of 3. 268 divided by 3, 89.33. And that is a decimal. It is not a whole number. 268 is not a multiple of 3. 211, let's test it. 211 divided by 3 equals 70.33. It is not a multiple of 3 because it is a decimal, not a whole number. Ooh, number 5, I like this one. Which number below is a multiple of 2? I know the tricks for 2, 5, and 10. I know that 2 multiples of 2 always end in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So I'm going to write those over to the side. I know that they always end in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8 in the ones place. 55, looking in the ones place, nope, not a multiple of 2. 176 has a 6 in the ones place. Yep, that's a multiple of 2. 193 has a 3 in the ones place. Not a multiple of 2. 101 has a 1 in the ones place, not a multiple of 2. Remember, we have tricks for 2, 5, and 10. Which number below is a multiple of 3? Multiple of 3. I know my 3's facts, but I don't know them the whole way to 219, so I'm probably going to need you to use a calculator. 61 divided by 3 equals 20.33, not a whole number. 61 is not a multiple of 3. 219 divided by 3 is 73. Wahoo! We found the multiple of 3. Let's check the other ones to be sure. 76 divided by 3 is 25.33. It's a decimal. I know that. Numbers that are multiples of 3 would have a whole number, not a multiple of 3. 110 divided by 3 is 36.67, not a multiple of 3. Make sure that you have your evidence next to every problem. You'll need to have your evidence tomorrow also. Moving on to number 7. Number 7 says, circle the numbers which are multiples of 6. You need to test these by doing the inverse operation of multiplication, which is division. So plug them into your calculator. 34 divided by 6 is 5.67, not a whole number, not a multiple of 6. 40 divided by 6 is 6.67. My answer is not a whole number, so it is not a multiple of 6. 72 divided by 6 equals 12. It is a whole number. It is a multiple of 6. 30 divided by 6 is 5. I would have to count by 6 5 times to get to 30. 18 is a multiple of 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3. I would have to count by 6 3 times to get to 18. 36 divided by 6 is 6. I would have to count by 6 6 times to get to 36. 51 divided by 6 is 8.5. It is not a whole number. It is not going to be a multiple of 6. Cross it off. 54 divided by 6 equals 17.5. Not a multiple of 6. 60 divided by 6 is 10. It is a multiple of 6. I would have to count by 6 10 times to get to 60. 59 divided by 6 is 9.83. It is not a multiple of 6, so cross it off. You should circle 72, 30, 18, 36, and 60. Let's go do the secret number or secret word. The secret word is all right, let's do number 8. Number 8 says, without doing any math work, explain how you know that 787 is not a multiple of 5. 787 is not a multiple of 5. What do we know about multiples of 5? We know a hint for it. What do you think? Think about it. Multiples of 5 always end in, if you said 0 or 5, you are correct. So write multiples of 5 always end in 0 or 5. Since 787 has a 7 in the ones place, it can't be a multiple of 5. There you go. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.